The Important Passages tool surfaces related passages, showing you how they're connected to your text, including shared themes, cultural concepts, words, and more. Let me show you how it works. While you can access the Important Passages tool as a standalone resource, you'll most likely encounter it while using a guide, like the Passage Guide. Guides use multiple tools to generate a specialized report for your type of study, providing you with hundreds of links to articles, commentaries, journals, ancient literature, and more. As the Passage Guide report generates, notice the Cross-References tool. This section of the guide exposes cross-references to the base text of John 1, 1-3. Hover over any verse link to preview the passage or click the reference to open it in your preferred Bible. This is a great method for quickly identifying verses and passages linked to your base text. However, with the Cross-References tool, you're not able to distinguish which of these references is most closely related to John 1, 1-3, or how they're related. Did they share the same topic? Did they share terms? Or touch on the same concepts? These are the kinds of questions the Important Passages tool answers, by not only supplying cross-references, but also giving the reason and strength for each reference. Here, you'll find a deeper analysis of connected verses, pulling from your commentaries, lexicons, and datasets. You can organize the results in two ways, by type or by rank. Type focuses on the connection between your base passage and other biblical texts without reference to how closely they're related. Open Shared Cultural Concepts to view a list of other references that share the same cultural concepts as are in your passage. Clicking the Shared Connection type below any verse will open a new factbook report with more information. The shared cultural concept of creation reveals where the concept is mentioned in the Bible and surfaces related media, informative articles, preaching resources, and more. The Important Passages tool shows all passages by default, whether you're viewing your passages by rank or type, but you can narrow your search to a specific type if you prefer. Click All Types to filter by specific connection type, like by lexicons. To return to a full list of passage connections, open the filter and choose All Types. So far, you've examined connections from John 1, 1-3 to all other passages, but you can reverse the search to view all references from across the Bible to John's introduction. This is particularly helpful in sections like commentaries, which now shows where John 1, 1-3 appears in commentaries on other passages, rather than what passages appear in commentaries on John 1. Grouping the results by type is the best way to identify shared important concepts and themes, but it doesn't show which passages are most closely connected to John 1. Click By Rank to sort the results according to their level of connection as analyzed by a variety of datasets and logos. Notice the clear shared concepts between John 1 and Genesis 1. Both passages share common themes, cultural concepts, and words. Let's save this as a passage list so we can quickly access it for future study. The Important Passages tool is the best way to surface other biblical passages with shared language, themes, terms, topics, and more, going further than cross-references by revealing both the reason and the strength of the connection to your text.